So, a double room for Sunday. Let's have a look. Oh, it's a bit late notice. We're very popular, see. Oh, yes, we have a vacancy. Last-minute cancellation. Yes, poor lad lost his mother. Tragic accident on the Rotterdam ferry. She was trying to fit her mates into a group photo. Well, I suppose you can guess the rest. Still, it's an ill wind, as they say. So that's £32.50, bed, full English breakfast. Great. See you Sunday, Mr. Carnegie. Bye. Oh, my heart. I wish you wouldn't lurk like that.
Since when did we do bed and breakfast?
Since I entered us in the B&B category for Pub of the Year.
You're not set up for that.
We've got quilts and pillows and a frying pan. What else do you need?
It is not going to happen, Grant. She will go absolutely spare. We can have strangers traipsing through the house.
No. There'll only be this one. That is the whole beauty of it. There's only the people at the magazine know we're doing B&B. Virgo, this fella must be the judge. Treat him well, we're home and dry.
You still have to tell Mum.
I don't suppose you'd consider doing that, would you?
Oh, no. This is your mess. You get out of it and fast.
Look, we agreed that you wouldn't smoke inside for the sake of the wallpaper.
Oh, stuff the wallpaper. We've agreed on all sorts of things over the years, Ken, but you don't seem particularly bound by any of them.
Did I explained I would never have accepted Brian's offer if I'd known that Wendy was a governor, and I would have told you about her when...
Shoulda, woulda, coulda, Dad. Last words of a fool.
Oh, shut up. But now I'm in the job, I beg of you to let me continue. I'm enjoying it so much.
Way too much by the sounds of it.
Look, I'm 73 years old. I'm past any philandering.
Oh, you'll never be past you.
Let's just hope there's no women in the adjoining plots in the cemetery, eh?
That's a ghastly thing to say.
Well, it's a bit of a ghastly situation, Ken. I mean, I thought Wendy Crozier was dead and buried, but no. She rises from her grave like something out of Thriller.
Only worse looking these days, I imagine.
You told me a string of lies. Oh, it was an affair, all right. I just rumbled you before you had a chance to show her your kimono.
Look, I admit I shouldn't have kept it from you, and for that I'm profoundly sorry. But I swear to you that nothing happened and nothing would have. You've got to trust me on that.
Even if I did trust you, Ken, I would never trust that woman, which is why you're resigning. Today.
I don't know why they pick skinny young babes to model our stuff.
It's obvious. A lot of the buyers are male, aren't they?
You should consider modelling. Oh, I used to, back in the day. I should come out of retirement. Sight of me wearing that, but a thang and a cheeky grin. Soon get the punters' pulses racing.
They'll be racing somewhere, darling.
Good job some of us don't have to clock in.
It's only just gone 9. Which, by the way, means that you should be at your machines, not sitting there.
Go on, you might as well finish. I knew that apology was a flaming sham. I didn't mean to snap.
Right? I'm very tired. I've not been sleeping very well.
Oh, sorry to hear that, but it's not our fault. Nobody's whipping boy me. Outside a consensual relationship, anyway.
I have apologised twice, OK? I'm not having a very good time right now.
Yeah, well, we understand that.
Do you? My son's turned his back on me and become the plaything of the friendly neighbourhood psycho. So I really don't need you lot on me back and all, because I don't know how much more I can take of this.
Right, thought you could do Mrs. Illingworth.
Oh, no, her hair's like a flaming pan scourer. I'm surprised I ain't got a nip over to Builder's Yard for some wire cutters for that thing.
All right, I'll do her then. You can do Mrs. Pendry's perm.
What, and listen to her go on about her ingrowing toenail? Surprised I ain't got a cut round it where she goes on about it.
Oh, stop moaning, will you? At least you're doing something worthwhile.
Yeah, so are you, babe.
What? Making coffee and sweeping up Emily's fringe? It's hardly high-powered.
Not the way you do it, no. Emily'll need another cut by the time you're done.
You what?
Look, sweetheart, we really need someone to sort the colours out, and you'd be a big help.
Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't I go home and put all your CDs in alphabetical order instead? Do you know what? I'm better than this. First decent chance I get, I'm out of here.
Don't let me stop you.
Hey, nobody's going anywhere, all right? Kylie, you're vital to this place.
Yeah, right. I'm about as much use in here as an afro comb in Norris's wash bag.
I've made you a drink.
Oh, cheers, son.
Hey, I'm sorry for getting on your case again this morning.
Oh, no, don't you apologise. lashing out at you guys.
Yeah, well, at least you've got an excuse for it. More than can be said for most people who've sat in that chair.
I don't know, Sal. Ever since Ryan got back, there's been nothing but trouble, but... this thing with Tracy... just whatever I try, I just seem to be making things worse. It's like a stranger to me.
Well, maybe now's the time to sit down and have a proper chat, lay out how you both feel.
I've tried talking to him.
You sure you weren't talking at him?
Maybe. Can't help the way I feel, though. I just get so frustrated.
I've been there with Rosie and Sophie, and... you know, you can't afford to lose your rag. You need to stay calm, let Ryan see that you're taking him seriously.
Easy said, though. Tracy can push buttons I never knew I had.
Well, she doesn't have to be there. I mean, why don't you come round to mine? I'll make you some tea and you can talk things through properly with Ryan. I could be a referee if needs be.
It's really good of you, Sal.
No problem. Hey, he's a smashing lad. It's been lovely to have around. But his place is with you.
Let's hope he sees it that way, eh?
Grab a seat where you can. We're rather busy.
Yeah, I've not come in for my breakfast. I wanted a word with the boss.
Oh, sorry. No time to chat. Table 4 wants 6 more croissants.
Think much more. Have to ring the fire brigade, wouldn't you, Mel?
Yeah, well, you know folks round here hear the word free and they're like a load of chicks come feeding time. Long as you keep shoveling grub down the necks, they'll keep the beaks wide open. Oh, come on, you can't be making a profit.
But profit's not all about money. We're generating a lot of goodwill here.
Well, let's hope your bank manager sees it that way. Oh, come on, Nick. It's time we sorted things out. We keep treading on each other's toes and we'll both end up with a limp.
OK. I'm sure we can reach an agreement. Sit down. I'll bring you a coffee.
Personally, I don't see how we can be treading on each other's toes. You can't possibly compare your place with him.
And what's that meant to mean?
We are an upmarket eatery. We serve continental-style pastries, a selection of fine coffees. You dish up plates of lard and mugs with bags in them.
Yeah? Well, we've got an urn and all, so you keep talking like that, lady. You be wanting one, and not just for your tea, neither.
You can't possibly compete with us. We'll swat you like a fly. Something you could do a darn sight more often in your place if you
Oh, yeah? Is that right? Well, you tell your Nick, forget the coffee.
Do you mind? I'm not a piece of Play-Doh.
What's wrong with you? You're always up for it.
Oh, well, thank you, Hugh Grant. For your information, I'm not permanently on heat, so just back off, Buster.
All right. What's up with you?
Trust me, you don't want to know.
Hello, both of you.
Hey, Mrs. W.
Don't worry, I'm not stopping. I've just come to collect my butties and to let you know that your mum's coming round later.
I don't want another row with her in your front room.
No, Anna, it was my suggestion. I've invited Michelle for tea.
Well, if you think it's going to help, well, we'll be there, won't we?
Well, I promised Michelle that it would just be Ryan. That, you know, it's just between mother and son.
I happen to be his girlfriend.
Yeah, and nobody is likely to forget that, are they? But this is my house and it's my dinner table, so tonight I think you should just take one step back.
It's me Michelle's got the beef with, not him, so, well, I should be here, shouldn't I, baby?
I don't know, it's Sally's house. I don't want things turning nasty.
What, you don't want me to be here?
Of course I do, but Mum will go off for one if you are. Might be best if I talk to her myself.
You know, the ones you have at peace conferences.
Oh, it isn't a conference. It's just a friendly little chat.
Oh, yeah, I won't count on that. So, did they sign the treaty before the Viennetta or after?
Oh. Something smells nice.
Oh, it's only a bit of shepherd's pie.
Your cooking's great. It's better than what I'm used to.
Yeah, well, don't say that when your mum's here. It won't get us up to the best of starts.
That'll make much difference. Me and Mum have talked and talked about this. Always ends the same way.
Michelle.
Hiya.
Sophie, take Michelle's coat.
Oh, thanks, Sophie. Cheers. All right, Ry.
All right.
I'm getting well trained.
He was already. Take a seat. Dinner won't be long. Thanks.
I have to say, Deirdre, I am bitterly, bitterly disappointed in you. Not only have you let the school down, But I think you've let yourself down most of all.
I beg your pardon?
Ken tendered his resignation today. To lose a man of his calibre is an absolute calamity.
Look, she doesn't have to explain herself to you. It's none of your business.
It's very much my business. I can appreciate it. There might be certain historic sensitivities, but Ken and Mrs. Papadopoulos are pensioners. As love affairs go, it's about as current as Edward and Mrs. Simpson.
Well, I'm sure there's nothing going on, but you can find love at any age.
Not at a Bessie Street governor's meeting. It's a drafty school hall, not a Venetian gondola.
Look, Brian, it doesn't matter where they meet. It's the fact that they meet at all. There's too much passed between them.
I could pass between them if needs be. I'll chaperone them throughout the meetings. I'll do anything. Just let Ken stay. If not for me, then for Amy, little Simon, all the other children.
He's a school governor. You're making him sound like Father Christmas and the Tooth Fairy all rolled into one.
Good men are hard to come by. I just want you to share yours with the rest of the community.
Yeah, well, I've done enough of that in the past, thank you. And it's not happening again.
Cheers, Phil. That was great. Oh, it's just something I threw together.
It was top, cheers.
Well, I didn't bring you here to compliment my cooking. I mean, you barely said 2 words to each other. And that's the problem, you know, it's lack of communication.
We've done nothing but talk.
Tracy has more like. You might as well be sat on her knee saying, got a leg here.
Stop. This is no good. Look, to help with the process, I think we should use this as a talking stick. It's either this or my feather duster, and I don't think that Ken Dodd is a very good look in a moment of crisis. So, whoever's holding this has the floor, and everybody else must listen with their ears and their hearts.
Let me know if you need the sick bucket.
Okay. Cheers. I can't really believe I'm sitting here looking at you across Sally's kitchen table, and I don't know how it got to this.
Neither do I.
Your mother has the stick.
Sorry.
I miss your eye. Like I've never missed anyone before. Not even your dad. Or your uncles. Maybe it's because of them. I don't know, because I know that nothing lasts forever. And that something you never intended on can become an end point. All I've ever wanted is for you to be happy. And if that's what Tracy makes you, then I'll accept it. I'll accept her. Just come home, please. That's all I wanted to say.
Thanks, Michelle.
Sorry, Mum. I mean it. All I've done since I got back is upset you. I'm sick of us arguing. I hate it. I mean, I just want a quiet life. Back home. No offence, Al. Because I do really miss you. I'd really like us to forget all this and start again.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Mr. Pastry, what do you want?
I want to offer an olive branch. I finally dragged out my mum what she said. I'm very sorry.
Yeah, so you should be, from what I've heard.
My mum doesn't speak for me, OK? I just want this to end.
Do you know what? No more than me. Wait a minute. You might be happy to clasp a viper to your bosom, but he's coming nowhere near mine.
That's the last thing I'm planning on doing. You know, I just want us both to go back to doing what we do best, you know? The bistro fine dining in this place. Well, I don't know, fry-ups, builder's tea and Eccles cakes.
Is it me, or did I just hear Gail? It sounded like it.
OK, right. Look, we're different animals, OK? The bistro is a serious restaurant, and this place is a greasy spoon. A very, very good greasy spoon.
Do you know what? Take a good look, love, because you won't find any grease in there. Just one very, very big head. So you know what you can do with your flaming olive branch.
Do you think I'm being unreasonable, Rita?
Oh, nobody could blame you.
But
Well, it were a good while ago. And people do change, you know. I mean, there was no bigger rogue than my Dennis in his time. Look at him now.
I know. It's not that I don't want to believe that Ken's changed.
Then believe it. Because otherwise, you could be causing yourself an awful lot of upset for now.
Can't tell you how grateful I am, Sal.
Me and all.
Well, you two did the making up. I just gave you a nudge in the right direction.
Hey, babe. Why have you not been answering my calls?
Been sorting things out with my mum, you knew that.
Yeah. Well, something came up and I needed to speak to you. Come and sit down a minute.
No, I'm going to finish my drink and then get my gear together.
What's going on?
He's moving back home.
What? Me and you really need to talk.
Back off, will you? Call you tomorrow, maybe.
That my Pinot Grigio you're necking?
Oh, sorry, we're out of cans.
We're saving that for Sunday dinner.
We can always swipe another bottle from the bistro. It's not like they can't afford it.
You okay?
Great. Why wouldn't I be? Got it all, me. Glittering career, glamorous lifestyle, go-getting husband.
What's happened? Has David done something?
Nope. Absolutely nothing as per. We're just drifting along, getting by, and that suits him fine.
So, what's the problem?
I want more than that, Gail. Not for me, but for Max. I want him to have all the chances I didn't have. You know, grow up happy.
Max is happy. He's got 2 loving parents. That's as much as he'll ever need.
Well, you tell him that when all his mates are, you know, running round in designer gear and going on fancy holidays. I know what it's like to be on the outside, face pressed up against the glass. I don't want that for Max, and nor should David.
David's got a lot of qualities, but he's not the dynamic type. Afraid Nick's got all the ambition in this family.
This tea is so stewed. Forget sugar lumps. You should have lobbed in a couple of dumplings.
Why, you, never mind that tea. When are you going to tell Mum what's going on?
I'm working round to it.
Yes, well, work faster. He'll be here on Sunday.
Just... Oh, look. Cup of tea?
Yeah, go on then. That was Sandra on the phone. You know, the one whose daughter's getting married.
Again? She's been up and down that aisle more times than an usherette.
Anyway, she's having the end do in Dublin. Someone's pulled out, so she's offered me a place. Wants a bit of company, you know, someone of her own age.
Oh, that's nice. When's that then?
Well, that's the problem. It's this weekend. I mean, I can't just drop everything, can I? Even if it is a free weekend.
It's free? Get your head out of that gift horse's gob and get on the phone to her before she asks somebody else. We can manage, can't we, love?
Yeah, of course we can.
Oh, I can't just leave you in the lurch like that. And it would mean I have to go to Liverpool tomorrow.
Well, you better get packing then. Go on, off you go.
Oh, thanks, Mum.
Oh.
You are so flaming jammy.
This has got naught to do with luck. This is kismet, this is. Kismet.
All right. I can't stand this.
Can't stand what?
You, huffing and puffing behind your book. You sound like a pair of flaming bellows.
Can you blame me? I've sacrificed something important, something that made me feel useful again, purely because you won't trust me.
I've told you, Ken, it's her I don't trust. But maybe that's not a good enough reason to punish you.
What are you saying?
You don't have to stand down as a governor.
Oh, it's very kind of you, but I'm not sure I could stand the stress of your constant suspicion.
Don't push your luck, Ken. I'm not going to make this offer twice. And don't think I won't be watching you like a hawk either. Those are my terms. Take them or leave them.
Yeah, all right, I take them. Thank you. You won't have cause to regret it.
Well, I hope not. Or else you and me are over. For good.
Let me guess. Dirty washing.
I didn't like the idea of Sally washing me boxes.
Oh, but it's fine for me too. That's charming. Stick it down there. I'll sort it out tomorrow.
Have we got any coasters?
coasters? Flipping heck, what's Sally Webster done to you? Don't know whether to be impressed or frightened. Hello?
It's me, Tracy.
He said he'd speak to you tomorrow.
No, I need to speak to him now.
Shall I leave you to it?
No, stay.
What do you want?
Oh, what is the matter? Are you frightened I'm going to keep him up past his bedtime?
Tracy, don't kick off.
Why not? I've been trying to phone you all night, but your phone's been off. You gave me the brush off in the Rovers.
Well, most women would read the signs, love.
Oh, I've read the signs, all right. Listen, from the minute I woke up this morning, I've been feeling really queasy. And remember when you were pouring me and I gave you the knockback? Well, it's because I've been feeling dead moody. Hormonal, as it turns out.
Well, what's wrong? You feeling ill again?
Well, not ill exactly, no. But, I did go to the chemist.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
Will somebody tell me what's going on here?
You're gonna be a daddy.
So he's back, but not on the case. Why not? Well, it's all a bit personal for DCI Banks. Brand new series tonight at 9. And your next Coronation Street can be seen on Sunday night as it makes way for football on Friday when England take on San Marino.